Everybody pay attention, because I'm about to find my match.
She trying to come take him.
I'm gonna go right here.
Let me show another content.
They're bidding. OnlyFans bidding. Bro, the world is changing. Like, we be laughing at this shit, but just imagine 10 years down from now, what's going to be casual. Like, I'm really becoming disappointed. And you know what's crazy? Like, I don't know. We gotta start holding people to a standard, bro. Let's be like, it's my life, it's mine. But it's like, no. If it gets to an extent where everybody's behaving like this, how are we gonna be as a group of people? Like, we gotta go back to shame. I'm so sorry.
Drunk teacher accused of being drunk in class on the first day of school.
Wow, day drinking. Day drinking before you deal with other people's children. Day drinking in the AM. Imagine being this lame, bro. If you don't want to be a teacher, by all means, quit. You need to be responsible. I understand that maybe teaching is difficult. I understand that it might be stressful. But if your first thought to cope with it is to day drink, then you have no business teaching children. These kids depend upon you. They need somebody in the room to be responsible. Hidden camera at the female-only gym. Wow, this one is incredibly sneaky. If you weren't actively looking for cameras, you would never have found this. These creeps are getting more and more creative to get pictures of you while you're just trying to use the bathroom. But for as awful as this is, it's fortunate that you were able to find the camera before this creep was able to pick up the camera and erase all the footage. OP didn't go into detail about whether or not she went to the police with this camera or whether or not she went to the manager of the gym. All that we can hope is that maybe she did so that this guy can be behind bars, because this is crazy. Empty thing of wine found in the women's washroom on my lunch break. I work at Staples. I wonder, I wonder if this person has alcoholism, or maybe Staples is just a terrible place to work at. Because seriously, I can't imagine any other scenario that would lead someone to crush an entire bottle of wine in less than 5 to 10 minutes. Because you know for a fact that bathroom break is being clocked. You can't leave the checkout counter for too long, otherwise somebody might not buy a TI-84 for $800. Well, Earl, I'm not sure who socialized you, but not only will you not be matched with me again, you won't be using Uber services under your own name/information ever again. This was during the downpour on Saturday afternoon, and they were promptly kicked out when I realized. Drivers, if you don't have one yet, get a dash cam. It truly is our only defense. Now, I haven't showed you the picture yet. I want you guys to think for a second, marinate on what she said. What do you think really happened in that back seat? I'm gonna give you a moment to visualize what you're guessing, all right? Is it there? Committed to memory. All right, here it is. Yup, to those who guessed that he was getting domed up in the back seat, congratulations, you have gained brownie points for the day. Don't spend them all in one place. Former reality star turned homeless failed influencer spends her days on IG Live demanding donations for necessities like pedicures and luxury gym memberships. Sweet Jesus. How do you get here? And how do you remain in this situation when people are actively giving you money? And it really begs the question, why anyone would give you $5? There's people out there who are seriously in need. She's one of those people, but she's squandering her opportunity to actually not be homeless.
Kanye West bares his naked buttocks as he and his wife Bianca Censori enjoy a very amorous boat ride in Venice in front of groups of gawking tourists.
What compels a couple to perform sexual acts in front of other people? We started this video with somebody getting domed up in the back seat, not even a foot away from another person. And now we have Kanye, of all people, exposing himself and his wife to tourists in Venice. This really goes to show that just because you have money doesn't mean you have class. Oh my God. Ketamine isn't even that expensive. In all seriousness, the fact that she was even motivated to write something like this on her back is insane. How do you not have any shame? You're really out here selling your body for a substance. Not even money. Where's the guilt? Where's the shame? Where's the forethought? I feel sorry for the dealer who took her up on her offer, bro. Homie is going to be itching till the end of time. Hey guys, I'm a small business and I'm running a custom blanket and pillowcase company. And don't worry about it. Designs can be changed. Take a look at my most recent customers, John and Emma. They are so happy with their new bed set. Ew, it's not even funny. And I think the cherry on top of it all is that you're not even like using a typical tip jar or using a credit card reader to get someone's tip. You're using Cash App and Venmo. That's what college students use. Oh my God, isn't this like a legitimate business? You're using some of the most unserious financial apps on the planet, dropping the price of my OnlyFans to $9.11 for the rest of the day to honor the victims. And you would think selling your body online would be the lowest a person would go. And what really gets me is the implications of the discount. This woman just told the entire planet that her everything is worth $9.11. Not even 10 bucks. You're trying to tell me that those two titties aren't even worth a tenth of $100, bro? You're trying to tell me that you're not even worth 2 digits. Oh my God, it's actually anatomically correct. Okay, so what is behind the censor? I'm sure a lot of you guys are thinking. It's a tattoo of a heart, but the heart is made out of a cluster of dicks and a pussy. But whoever did this did such a good job that if you weren't paying attention, you would absolutely think this is just a tattoo of a organ, of a heart. For as trashy as it is, and it's enormous, it's a giant tattoo, it's completely anatomical. It's just done well. Every fiber of my being wants to despise this tattoo, but I gotta give the guy props. He did a good job. Due to high temperatures, we will not be accepting money out of your bra. Thank you. Please just use the chip. Thanks for not pulling out. Oh my God. What are these names? River, Brinley, Emerson. Oh my God. This is crazy, man. Why would you set your kids up like this? Their names need to appear on resumes. They need to appear on rosters. And I know in a utopia, it shouldn't matter, right? You should just be able to have any name you want, right? There shouldn't be any bias. There shouldn't be any prejudice, no discrimination, none of that. But we don't live in La La Land, bro. So in the meantime, let's not give our kids incredibly stupid names and put said names on a trashy keychain.
This for everybody. They got me fucked up. You hear me?
You bust the TVs up?
No.
Come here. I'm gonna find out.
I brought that TV from my house.
All right, me too.
First and last name will suck your dick for free. Real phone number. What type of monster would respond to that ad? And what type of lonely, desperate person would put out an ad like that? Those two people do not need to meet. If they were to, that would just mean bad luck. I don't know what would happen. All right, I just know for a fact if those two people met, a plane would fall out of the sky. Something terrible would happen. What happened to just taking reasonable wedding pictures? The pictures don't have to be trashy and degrading. You do know that, right? It's okay for a wedding to be wholesome. Now, I'm sure everybody involved in this picture had a great laugh, but was it worth it? Was it? How much dignity did you have to sacrifice just for this photo? NASA is a hoax. They know you're stupid. FlatEarth101.com. Wow, that's impressive. You know how to set up a domain? You have enough brain cells to be able to run a website? That's crazy. I genuinely didn't think that was possible for people like you. You seriously learn something every day. This person genuinely believes that we live on a fucking DVD in space, but can figure out how to host a website? That right there is impressive. Literally anything is possible. Sweet Jesus. Whose underwear is that? Who does that belong to? And why are you drying it with the communal AC? Do you understand? You are blowing sharticles and fart flakes all inside of the airplane for all of us to breathe and exist in. You are a villain. You are a supervillain. How dare you? I'm surprised that the most that anybody's doing in this plane is just taking pictures of you. How come nobody is beating you up? You know what? You're right. This is true love. Not only did you get a large and painful foot tattoo, but you got a large and painful foot tattoo of your partner's genitalia and your genitalia too. And yes, audience members, it is quite detailed. These feet belong to the lady in the relationship. These are not dude toes. And she put her stuff on her feet. And I gotta tell you, she would be a spectacular model for Arby's. Please refrain from using genitalia to press the buttons. Thank you, University Housing. Yeah, wouldn't expect anything else from Appalachian State, bro. But we all know what the real question is. What genitalia was being used to push this button? I mean, yeah, of course, we all know it's dudes doing this. But wouldn't it be funny if it was a girl, though? Why does the public need to know that you only like people inside of your Bucci cat? Like, seriously, it is none of our business. Nobody asked. Nobody. And I really feel sorry for whoever took this picture because they are stopped behind you. They have to think about you, a random stranger, getting railed. That's not fair to us. That's not fair to anybody who interacts with you in your vehicle. What's up, everyone? It's your boy Ailerus, aka Panda Daddy, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you did, let me know in the comments down below, and leave a like if you liked the video. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, fam. What you doing watching videos and not subscribing? And if you're old, make sure to hit that bell so you can get these notifications every time. It is finally spooky month. It is finally October. So I think personally, you guys are overdue for a little spooky marathon. Go ahead and tell me what type of content that you want me to cover during this month that you think is spooky in the comments down below. I am open to all requests. We need to make this month as scary and spooky as possible. And to be honest, I wouldn't be able to do that without my Patreon supporters, so a big thank you to Zenith2A, Mr. Sandman, Mike, Sleepy Dragon, Power Lover, Sherry Morrison, Tron Destroy 23, Fitch Chivalry, Code Connor Purvis, S16, Squish, Rare Days, Mr. Bean, My Golden Experience, James Tucker, BMX30, Cinnamon Sticks, Scott, The Fake Musician, Buckethead, Samantha Bellhart, Admin Faneker, Bloody Hunter, Keely, Dundernats Hawk, and Noah. Thank you so much for your support. It is greatly appreciated. And if you want to help support the channel, there's 2 links in the description, one to my merch store and one to my Patreon. Both funds go directly into the channel so we can maintain what's happening here. And as always, stay zesty.